Pretty much, yeah.
How are things?
Nest of Evil.
Excellent.
If you want to test yourself, go. See if I care. The 100 task. Defeat 100 different kinds of enemies.
Well done.
Sage Ring received.
How are things? Excellent. How are things? Excellent.
I'm pretty sure I defeated 100 different types of enemies before now. Since the quest already came up done. I don't know just how much before now.
Well done. How are things? Well done.
The thing is, in the Burnt Paradise, there were only a couple of enemies that hadn't been encountered before.
How are things? Excellent. How are
Heavy Nova.
Excellent. How are things? Well done. How are things? Well done. How are things? Care to try? This is your training.
Bring me Tome of Arms Part 1 and Tome of Arms Part 2. They're missing from my Tome of Arms. That should be page 1 and 2, actually. I misspoke.
I'll lower the price. I'll lower the price.
No, you won't. Quit lying to me, Vincent. It's unbecoming. Yeah, I got a lot of hearts off of Nyx while I was trying to farm for something else. And there we go. Vincent just really annoys me. Especially coming as it is off the last game, Dawn of Sorrow, where you had, you know, Yoko, who was the witch who worked with the church to craft new weapons for you, and Hammer, who was a badass army guy that was running the shop. And now you have Vincent, who's basically, you know, he's basically like the Mushroom Kingdom shopkeeper. He's just so Friar Tuck, it hurts. Hey, who didn't have a crush on Yoko? Could have been worse. He could have had a crush on Mina. Oh please, a lot of men become completely stupid when it comes to women. Line from my best friend is a vampire. It's like, well, the problem is I made a fool of myself with Darla because I'm a vampire. It's like, men have been making fools of themselves where women are concerned for centuries. Lucky for us, they rather like it. So, this is the next world that opened up as a result of that quest. This is the Nest of Evil. Not to be confused with the Nest of Dr. Evil, which you can open once you have 1 billion gold. So, the way this works, you have tiers of challenge rooms, and in between you have teleporters that can take you up to any of the other ones, and the save room up there. Once you enter a room, you are locked in with the enemies, and the door only opens when one of two things happen. Either you defeat every enemy inside, or a certain amount of time passes. I believe it is about 90 seconds. And some of these rooms can be, well, downright evil. So let's start, shall we say? This first room is actually not too bad. There's 2 Quetzalcoatl's and a Dead Warrior in here. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 Dead Warriors and a Quetzalcoatl. I had that backwards. And as you can see, since they're dead, the door opens. And now we have the Bone Arc. These things suck. And, oh, we have a demon, too. Holy shit. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here that just pops up unexpectedly. And another demon. Sometimes you can get the Bone Arc skeletons to just run the hell away. But luckily the demon dropped a super tonic for me, which I couldn't have bought. Yeah, you'll see. Don't give too much away. But yeah, you'll see. Light Keepers and a Mothman. With Charlotte and Chain Lightning, no big deal. And now a couple more Light Keepers. And a lot of that depends on how quickly you can get the Chain Lightning off. As you see, they don't give you a lot of time. The one good thing is there's nothing hidden to find here. The Lost Pages 1 and 2 are going to be in here, but they're blatantly obvious. Minotaurs! No Minotaurs. Beef prices have tumbled. There are certain things you can do that'll... I had the wrong goddamn thing selected. Well, okay, now I might be in a little trouble. Or not. Yeah, there can be some pretty evil combinations here. And we have the first of the bosses here, Brauner. I don't know if they say anything special about it. No, apparently not. I looked over a talk script for the game, and it had nothing on the bosses in the Nest of Evil. So there may not be any special talk for these guys. So Brauner has punches going on, as you can see. And you can walk on his fist for a little bit, but you don't want to stay there. And you definitely don't want to stay in the middle of that. His fist is an invincible target. He's going to do the double punch there. You can duck the laser beam. Brauner works in some pretty predictable patterns overall. And that slam into the ceiling actually doesn't hurt as much as it really should, so if you're going to get hit with anything, get hit with that. Let me just try the talk again, just see if anything comes up. Nope. Nothing to say about this, amazingly enough. Something else interesting, too. A lot of these bosses in the Nest of Evil come from the Castlevania games, the 2 Sorrow games, Aria of Sorrow from the Game Boy Advance and Dawn of Sorrow from the Nintendo DS, which was the predecessor to this. Yeah, he didn't really seem to have a lot of heart in it, did he? Oh, and by the way, if you for some reason need to go back through the area, which you basically would if there's an enemy that has a drop that you have to get, the boss is reset too. Dream just went to potato vision? I don't understand what that means. The world's least photogenic Irishman? You mean after Jacksepticeye? Heyo! I kid. Okay, well that's good. I really wasn't sure what you meant, so I'm glad that got fixed. Okay, so we're heading into the next phase here, and this is where things are going to start getting dicey. This room isn't really not too bad, because chain lightning murders everything in here. And what doesn't get murdered by chain lightning will get murdered by its own shots. Again. And then there's another ruler's... Well, there was another heavy armor, but that got taken out too. This room. Holy God. There's some problems in this room. And luckily I killed it. Okay, where that ham was, that Hamoni Barrico, was an enemy called the Cave Troll. The Cave Troll, without a doubt, is the most evil non-boss enemy in this entire game. It will kill you dead before you blink. And oh God. That is a very unsettling room if you can't get the chain lightning going fast enough. And even if you can, it's still scary. The power of Christ kills your ass. Oh yeah, the tongues are bad enough, especially when they do that jumping buzz wheel kind of attack. I want to switch to something else here for this guy. But there's also the green electric aura they can project around themselves. It's very wide. It does something like 250 to 300 points of damage every time it hits you, and it will stun lock you like all hell. If you get stuck in that, you're dead. You are just pure D dead. No, I think you're thinking of I Kick Ass for the Lord. Okay, so... Now, here's something interesting. This boss won't trigger until we get close or we do something to him. And we're going to have to do something with him later because he's involved in the quest. But in the meantime, what we can do is use one of Charlotte's spells that I haven't demoed before now, and that is... Gurgoth. Yeah, Gurgoth has seen better days. And duck down there when he uses the laser beam, and then you can avoid it completely. When he does that, you want to jump away, because he'll duck down and try to bite you. He'll also try to leap across the screen at you. You'll see more that he can do otherwise. And yeah, actually, Insomniosis, I never thought of that, but yeah, he kind of does. Because we're going to have to go back and deal with him in a much less desirable way. In fact, I think now that we have fought him, his quest should actually be up. So let's go back and see if we can get that. Oh, the, what was it, Crocomire? Yeah, I'm going to apologize now because normally I would want to show off what all the enemies do. There is no way in hell I'm going to intentionally show off what the cave trolls can do. Okay, I need to clear out a couple of these things, I think.
Well done. Excellent.
Master the Holy Power. Master these 3 moves of Holy Power. Cross, Holy Water, and Bible.
Care to try? I'm counting on you.
Jonathan, the time has come for you to learn all the Vampire Hunter skills. I have learned them. I haven't mastered them, but that doesn't matter for this.
Well done.
Stellar Sword received.
You're back. Excellent.
The Stellar Sword is a short sword with Holy Element.
You're back.
So, pretty damn good weapon.
You're back. Well done.
Again, I'm much more a fan of the Heaven Sword.
You're back. Well done. You're back. Excellent. You're back. Well done. You're back. Excellent. You're back. Well done.
I only barely know anything about Super Metroid. I couldn't really get very far in it. But I mainly remember that from a Let's Play I watched.
You're back. Well done.
The Great Sage, Charlotte learned all the spells. Alright, well, let's get rid of this.
Well done.
Let me just make sure I'm topped off on these.
Well done. You're back. Excellent. You're back. Well done. You're back. Well done. You're back. Excellent. You're back. Excellent.
Yeah, very true, XH. Especially in the case of this one, when you have as much money as I do, and you use the Miser Ring.
You're back. Well done. You're back. Excellent.
Which I'm intentionally not doing, because, like I said, I wanted to
Well done.
give the game sort of a chance.
You're back. Well done.
Kill Gurgoth. Charlotte, use the blank book to put Gurgoth out of his misery.
Care to try?
It's not as hard as it sounds.
This is your training.
Still kind of annoying, though.
Well done.
Oh, I never even looked at what the Sage Ring does. I totally forgot. A ring that boosts MP restoration speed. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do a little experiment, shall we? Let's find something that that does a whole shitload of MP usage. That'll definitely count. Okay, so see what our normal MP restoration is. Yeah. And let's see, let's put on 1 Sage Ring. Seems to be picking up a little. Let's put on 2. A little bit more. Not super big. Actually, all things considered, I'm not going to farm for items right now, so I don't think I'm going to have the thief stuff on. In fact, I think I'll actually put Charlotte in true battle mode. Let's see. Oh yeah, that was beautiful. I like the chakrams too. And yeah, on the subject of games with rings, that's how I felt about Skyrim and a lot of the other Elder Scrolls games, which is why I had one of the first mods I usually looked for in them was unlimited rings and necklaces and such. One of the mods was actually really screwed up. When I tried to take off a ring that I had put back on, it said that it removed the ring, but it actually didn't, so it still counted the bonus. And then when I put the ring back on, it counted it as being back on, so it gave me the bonus twice. Very strange. This episode's tough underground scene was made possible by Mike Panza, Viceroy Scorn, Rick in Baltimore, D.I.O.D., Jumpy Cat, the post-production contributions of Matthew Carr Anderson, and all my Rave to the Grave Lycanthro fans. Thank you very much for your continued support. Until we game again.